Okay, today we're going to check out the Critter Cove demo. It's on sale right now for the summer sale on Steam. So here we go. Welcome to Critter Cove demo. The demo will allow you, excuse me, the demo will allow you to experience the first few hours of what Critter Cove has to offer. In the demo, you'll be able to start rebuilding the town. You will also be able to explore 2 of the nearby islands. There will be a cap on how many NPCs the town can have, how much money you can earn, and you'll not be able to create every item, but we think it has tons to offer and hope that it will whet your appetite for all that Critter Cove has to offer. There's no time limit and the game won't suddenly end at a certain point. To continue the fun, your demo save will carry over into the now released early access game out now. So over on Steam it says deep open world life sim and town building game set in a cozy post-apocalyptic paradise. Restore an old town, sail across a mysterious archipelago, hunt for relics and farm, fish, and craft everything you need. Can you help turn the Critter Cove into a thriving tourist town once again? Unfortunately, it keeps jumping back and forth. Actually, so like if I go over to Steam, it cuts off the video here. So let's see if we can change some of the settings to make sure that that doesn't happen. Okay, graphics quality we're gonna put at fantastic. I guess we'll keep VSync on unless it gives us trouble. Lock frames. I guess we'll keep it at whatever it defaulted to. Full screen. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any window settings. I was hoping that it would. Oh, okay, I guess. Okay, let's go with borderless window. And then hopefully, okay, so now if we click over on Steam, it won't change. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna turn the music off, even though it is quite nice, and we'll get some music going here. Of our own. We'll see how the mouse sensitivity is. Key bindings will be okay. All right, let's go ahead and start a new game. Okay, hopefully Spotify will open up. There we go. Should have had this all set up in the beginning, but that's okay. All right, looks like we have a whole bunch of characters to go with. Okay, quite a few wild little characters here, but I kind of like this little blue fox. All right, we'll just go with that. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time with the character creation here. Ooh, I kind of like that ice blue. Okay, I'm actually pretty good with that, so let's accept. Okay, so help wanted, island manager. Are you tired of the same old humdrum? Do you want to just get away? Opportunity awaits on the beautiful paradise of Critter Cove. Critter Cove is looking for the right person to help turn it from wow to kapow. Join us as we turn our town into the top destination around. Are you a self-starter, handy with tools, willing to travel, able to supply your own health insurance, shark positive, a team player, immune to rabophobia, and willing to work on commission? If you answered yes to these questions, Critter Cove is the right place for you. Travel to the island included upon arrival. Contact Renard for more details. Adventure in a post-apocalyptic paradise awaits. Alright, got some tunes going here. Alright, shiver me timbers, what an amazing and exciting journey that was. We'd be lucky to make it here in one piece. Judging by me ship sitting at the bottom of the harbor, nah, a moment too soon either. Guessing the sea be heaven to wait another day to claim ol' anchor. Why don't you go speak with that fella that hired us? Renard be his name. I'll be making sure the port office be in order. Okay, what happened out there? You don't remember the robot Kraken, the fleet of ghost pirates saving us from a raging whirlpool? Truly, ye be a master sailor like the ol' anchor has never seen. You must have smacked your head harder than I thought to forget all that. I'd be lucky to have ye watching me dorsal fin out there. If'n it weren't for you. Never you mind. We be here now, so I guess none of that matters anymore. You should focus on the job at hand. Bernard be waiting for you on shore. He probably have some more for you to do. Just be watching your back around him, you hear? Bernard be a sneaky one, he is. Journal and map. J to open journal. Use journal to track quests and learn more about quests. M to open the map. Use the map to find quest locations and important landmarks. O if stuck. Open map and press. There's that 0 or O? I don't know. When you have the right tools, use the map to track resources and critters. Okay, yeah. Let's go to the options and turn down the mouse sensitivity. Okay, that's quite a bit better. Let's go over here. Okay, looks like we do have some stamina. It's unfortunate. These kind of games, I think, work better without stamina. Okay, nothing to pick up. So let's go find Renard. Avast me, hearties, if it ain't lost in sim, come to parlay with old Anchor. Out with it. What can Anchor do for you? Oh, that's Anchor. Okay. Be sure to check the bulletin board every now and then. You can often find jobs and important notices posted there. In case you don't know, the board be conveniently located right in the middle of town square, right near the big tree. Right, looks like both of these staircases are going to go towards the same spot. Okay, let's check out our map. Okay, so the world map is actually quite big. So in the full game, It looks like, they're going to have room to expand for either DLCs or just updates. Okay, I was hoping that Renard would be... Oh, O to talk to Renard. Okay, so E requires an axe. Oh, there we go. So you can either hit E or click the left mouse button. It appears. Ah, so I see you finally arrived. So glad to finally meet you. I can't wait to get started on rebuilding Critter Cove. I'm Renard, mastermind behind this little venture. I also run the local junk and gift shop. If you need anything, just stop by and check out my wares. You've probably already noticed that the town is in a less than ideal state. It'll be your job to fix it up. All nice like. Make a real destination and perhaps we make a little coin along the way. First things first, we need to get your living arrangements sorted. Can't have you sleeping on the beach now, can we? It'd be undignified. Fortunately, Renard has you covered. Take this mostly official Critter Cove house deed and pin it to the door of any of these vacants you see. Don't matter which you choose, or choice. Okay, that's kind of a cool touch. Once all that's done, legal like, you'll need to fix it up. But that shouldn't be an issue for someone as resourceful as yourself. Oh, by the way, there are a couple of other folks who arrived just before you did. Might be a good idea to stop in and say hi, since you'll already be out looking for a house anyway. They each took to living on the beach, one on the west and other on the east. The island isn't that big, you should have no troubles finding them. I'll come by and talk to you again once you've gotten your house set up. There's much to be done. Okay, unfortunately, we can't check these out before we... Ooh, that one looks fairly big. Oh, this one's kind of like a standalone building by itself. Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, so it looks like all the housing is there. This one actually looks fairly big too. I don't know. Okay, let's choose this one. All right, fixing my house. Jada Show Journal. Home sweet home complete. Okay, looks like we have a donation box. Okay, so I guess there is some stuff to gather. Requires shovel. Okay, so let's E to read. Official deed to property. Okay, so can we not go in it yet? All right, let's open our journal here. Okay, let's track that as our main quest. I'm looking for someone named Pokey. She's apparently living on the beach on the east side of the island. And Sammy to the west. Let's take a look here. Where are we? Okay, so I guess we're already pointed in the right direction, so let's go ahead and look. Where's axe? Okay, new recipe learned. Researching tin can 4 of 5. I'm just picking up materials just because I know we're going to eventually need them. Okay, the gather animation is a little bit long for my liking. Oh, sweet. Okay, looks like we... Copper bottom. Okay, I wonder how much we can store in inventory. Okay, looks like we can swim. All right, there she is. Or he. She. Oh, hello, you're new. I'm Sammy. I'm pretty new here, too. My name is Lawson Sim. You have no idea how nice it is to meet you, Lawson Sim. I was starting to think that I had gotten tricked into moving here. The brochure said a tropical paradise awaits. It didn't say anything about living in a ratty tent on the beach. I thought I'd be stuck on this beach forever, but you look like someone who's got it all figured out. Maybe we'll finally start seeing some progress, you know? I'm really glad to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. All right, so we met a new friend. So it'd be kind of nice if resources and things that you can pick up got highlighted somehow. And then like a different highlight for if it needs a tool of some sort. It's kind of a little nitpick, but it'd be nice. Okay, so let's go to our map. No, actually, not map. Let's go to our journal. Okay, so it's already tracked as our main. Who this is. Oh, this is Sammy again. Okay. Whoa, you want to have a word with me? Is that word whiskers? Trying to make a few extra doubloons, and I thought collecting some scrap might be a perfect way to go. Bernard pays good money for things you can just find washed up on the beach, you know? Well, yeah, I'm sure you knew. But who knows? Maybe I'll find something super rare and expensive. Okay, I'll race you, Sammy. Get all this stuff before her. I don't know if she actually picks it up. Probably not. Okay, so it looks like our inventory is quite large, if unlimited. All right. What? Don't you know it's rude to butt your nose into someone else's business? Who are you anyways? Austin Sim? Oh, that new sailor man? You're not what I expected. I always heard sailors were supposed to be tough and capable looking. I'm Pokey, by the way, and just about the only adult on this whole island. Now, please don't let me keep you from a busy day of picking up every random piece of trash you see. Good day, Austin Sim. Oh, it's you again, Austin Sim. Come to gloat that I'm still living in a tent by the ocean? Well, I'll have you know that I plan on moving out of that tent as soon as possible. Just you wait. I'll pick the finest house on the whole island, and I'll put a big go away sign on the door. All right, well, you sound nice. so let's go to our journal here. Okay, do we have an inventory? We do. Okay, so yeah, our inventory is quite large. Looks like we definitely have enough materials. But I'm pretty sure that stone and wood are going to be the main crafting elements for the foreseeable future. So since we're already out and about, I'm going to pick up as many as possible. Let's see, can we pick up starfish? We can. So shells and starfish. Acquire shovel. Okay, so I'm guessing that the donation box is what we're looking for. Okay, so complete. Okay, we gotta go talk to Renard one more time. Can we go in yet? We can. All right, let's check out our new place. Okay, so we got a couple of trunks here. Got 100 coins. E to pick up. Okay, so oh. Okay, hold to drag item. Okay. Well, actually, it kind of looks okay there. Oh, I was trying to rotate it, but I guess we can't do that. Oh, I want to sleep. Wait. It says hold E to pick up, but it just makes it sleep. Okay, well anyway, got a nice little house going, so let's find Renard. There you are. I see you finally figured out your living situation. Capital. This is a very fine home, but they never come well furnished. I've got it. You need a housewarming gift, free of charge of course. Let's call it a down payment on future services rendered. Now, let me see. Ah, here we go, just the thing to make a house feel more homey. Capital. Now, okay, what do I do with this? You place it in your house, of course. This is your space, and you can decorate it however you like. Oh, all new homes also seem to come with 2 basic trunk. They're very handy for storing your extra things, and some quirk of nature that I'm not qualified to explain, their contents seem to be connected together. Connected how? If you put an item into one container, you'll be able to access it from any container you own. Science? Magic? Just another of life's unexplained mysteries? But it's incredibly useful. You can move one or both of these trunks to any place that's convenient. I suggest moving one to the workshop area. Well, I should be going. My store isn't going to mind itself. But before I take my leave, here's a pamphlet that goes over the basics of decoration. I'm sure you'll have a fine-looking home in no time, Lost in Sim. A creative person such as yourself always does. Okay, item placement. I to open inventory. Select item you want to place. The chair icon to enter decorate mode. Select location and place it. Hold E to pick up placed objects. Press Q to target objects on a surface. Okay, so shift and mouse wheel to rotate. Okay, let's put this over here. I'm sure we'll get like a table of some sort sometime. All right, talk to Renard one more time. So I wonder if Renard is going to be over at his so-called store. Okay, there he is. Ah, Lost in Sim, so good of you to stop by. We have much to do and it never seems like there are enough hours in the day. We need to start fixing up this town. But first, I need you to find our missing handybot, Copperbottom. Oh, I already found him. He probably went down to the beach and got himself wet again. I always tell him to avoid the water, see? But he just can't help himself. Fortunately, he comes equipped with a tracker beacon, so finding him shouldn't be any trouble. Let me just add you to the permissions. There. You'll now be able to track his whereabouts on your map. You're going to need this oil can, and when you find him, just give him a squirt or two of that, and he'll be 100% again. Oh, and do me a huge favor and give him a hand when you get him unstuck. He's way behind on getting the workshop fixed. Now off you go. No dawdling, mind you. The sooner you find Copperbottom, the sooner we'll have a functional workshop. Okay, so I already found him. It's kind of over here somewhere. Please, Renard, hurry. Okay, use oil can. All joints appear to be functional again. This unit, thanks to the meat person for your assistance. It is customary to exchange information on meeting a new being. This unit is Autonomous Worker and Construction Unit number 2347 PJF5. But since your meat brain does not perform at optimum efficiency, you may refer to this unit as Copperbottom. Okay. Now that information has been exchanged, this unit understands it is traditional to supply a gift to show gratitude for assistance. Since meat persons have soft, fleshy hands inadequate for ripping metal apart, this unit will supply Lost in Sim with the blueprint for an artificial hand to supplement your design flaw. Use the blueprint to learn it, then search the area and collect the required resources. Finally, assemble resources to make a wrench. Lost in Sim will find many uses for the wrench. This unit is aware of how much meat persons enjoy written instructions in list form, which will now be supplied to Lost in Sim. Please follow the instructions to increase your skill database. The reward phase of our interaction is complete. This unit will now return to the workshop. This unit looks forward to interacting with you again once it returns there. Lost in Sim's assistance is required with other matters. Okay, basics of crafting, K. Or the anvil icon on top bar to open crafting menu. Select item to craft from list of available blueprints. 3. Craft. Crafting machines can be placed in workshop and are used by selecting them. Okay, new recipe learned. Basic wrench. Okay, so K for crafting. Okay, looks like we can make a tent, a campfire, and a basic wrench. We got enough wood, we got enough metal. Let's go ahead and craft that. Okay. Ah, you'd be just the lad I was hoping to run into. Old Anchor has been doing some thinking with his old shark brain and realized that you're not much of a sea captain if you ain't got a ship. Fortunately, you could say me Finns have built their fair share of ships in me time. I'd be more than pleased to volunteer me shipwright and services to you. But me old cartilage ain't what it used to be, and I can't be trekking all over this island for your parts. That be your responsibility. In order for Anchor to build you a fine craft that won't sink when the weather gets rough, you're going to need 3 things. Well-known fact, the number 1 cause of ships sinking be water getting into them. So the first thing you'll need be seaworthy hull. Also, it keeps your boots dry. You'll also be needing some sort of engine to make the ship go where you want her to. Trust old Anchor, don't leave your travels up to the sea. She be a fickle, spiteful mistress, and also terrible at directions. And finally, be on the lookout for a lantern post of some sort. It's dark out there, and you might be wanting some light if you wants to do some light reading or something. Find those items, bring them back to me, and Anchor will make you a fine vessel. You've got your order, sailor. Now off with you. Okay, so we're looking for some boat parts now. Okay, so our energy is starting to go down now. I kind of wonder what happens once our energy goes down. Okay, it requires axe. Okay, so basically anything metal is going to be the wrench. Greeting mode activated. Greetings again, me person, lost in sim. This unit is pleased to see you have not expired since our last interaction. This unit is experiencing difficulty. Someone has stacked these wooden barricades against the workshop in a most illogical fashion. This unit is unable to effect repairs on the workshop until these barricades have been removed. Query mode activated. Perhaps me person lost in sim could assist this unit in the removal of these obstacles. Me persons have soft, fleshy hands that are ill-suited for chopping hard wooden structures. If you attempt to chop wood with fleshy hands, they will probably fall off. This unit will supply Lost in Sim with knowledge on how to form an artificial chopping limb. Use this chopping tool to chop these barricades, blocking access to the workshop. Warning mode activated. Use the tool responsibly and do not fall under the temptation to chop your fellow citizens. This will void their warranty. Once Lost in Sim has completed the barricade removal, this unit will be able to examine the workshop in closer detail. Alright, we learned basic axe. Let's go ahead and craft that. Okay, so we do have to change. Okay, chop barricades were complete. Explanation mode activated. A functional workshop is necessary to perform repairs on the rest of the town's structures. Most of the repairs to the workshop have been completed, but additional resources are needed in order to finish construction. Quest mode activated. This unit requires your assistance in procuring the missing resources. Unfortunately, some of the necessary resources are located under the sea. Shutter. Water. Your meat skin is impervious to rust, so collecting what is needed should pose little issue for you. Unless you run out of air, then you will expire. This unit recommends you avoid that. A container will be provided to deposit the supplies needed to repair the workshop. Please place what supplies you find within that container. Does Lost in Sim have any queries? Okay, where can we find them? The required supply should be easy to locate. Wood and stone can be picked up off the ground. This unit detects that me person Lost in Sim has no means of scanning their surrounding area for resources. This unit will help Lost in Sim compensate for his obvious oversight in design. Lost in Sim should acquire resource finder knowledge, a tool that scans nearby areas and displays resources on me person's map. This unit will direct Lost in Sim to a sunken workshop nearby with the information required. This unit has provided Lost in Sim with the locations of this workshop. Farewell mode activated. This interaction is now complete. Okay, so probably we have enough without having to go underwater. Kind of wish building was a little bit more interactive than just donating, but that's okay. It's not a huge deal. Hey, Lost in Sim, you're just who I was hoping to run into. I found something unusual on the beach and immediately thought of you. It's a bottle, but I'm pretty sure that it's got something inside of it, and there's no way I'm touching that thing. Who knows where it's been? You're always scrounging around, touching everything with your dirty little hands, so I figured an old grimy bottle laying on the beach would be right up your alley. Follow me and I'll show you right where it is. And don't lollygag, I've better things to do with my day than wait for you, like, whatever. Okay, so I wonder what happens if you actually do hit them with the axe. Okay, there it is. Okay, looks like we got a treasure map, so it looks like X marks the spot. Can I make a... Okay, so unfortunately, we can't make a waypoint. Wow, that's a genuine treasure map. I bet if you follow it, you'll find something cool. That's how treasure maps work, you know? You just find where the X marks the spot and dig. Super simple. Like, so simple, even you can do it. You're going to need something to dig with, though. Don't look at me. Do I look like I'm made of shovels or something? Go try Anchor. There's probably no one in this whole island who's dug up more treasure than that old shark. I bet he's got a trunk full of shovels you can use. Well, I did my good deed for the day. Time for me to leave you to your rooting around in the dirt. Later, chumpers. All right, let's go find this shark. Oh, actually, let's get these things as well while we're at it. Holy whiskers, you're looking completely knackered, Lost in Sim. You've been working so hard for all of us that you've forgotten to take care of yourself. Maybe you should get yourself something to eat and some rest. Don't know about you, but I always feel better if I get myself some nice grilled meat. It's also so simple to make. The first thing I do is plop down a campfire. Then I just toss a drumstick stock and wait for it to roast up nicely. Just thinking about it is making my mouth water. But if grilled meat isn't your thing, you can try putting anything you want into it. The fun thing about cooking is it's just trying to figure out new recipes. After eating something, you should get some sleep. You've a bed in your home for a reason, Lost in Sim, use it. Next time I see you, I hope you aren't looking so tired. You've got to take better care of yourself, Lost in Sim. All right, well, let's go find what's his name? The shark guy. I think he was up over here, although he might have moved. Okay, so that's nice. It auto switches for you. Okay, obviously he's not over here. Okay, so I wonder what happens if you actually run out of energy. Oh, okay. So you just can't do anything. And you can't run anymore. Okay, so I guess you can still gather. You just can't, like, break anything down. Okay, so can I put a campfire anywhere? Stone and wood. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we can just put it anywhere. Let's go ahead and put it there. Okay, I guess we'll just use sticks. E to start cooking. We don't have any meat. Require shovel. Okay, so it looks like we got some spices out of the dragon fruit. Okay, pick up grilled veggies. Let's see if we can eat that. Okay, so I gotta be kind of careful because if you hit that button, it just auto eats it. It doesn't select it for you first. Pick up slop. Okay, well, I'm gonna save that because I'm sure that we'll get more energy just by sleeping here. Let's just go ahead and sleep till morning. Seems like it's pretty late. Okay, so it looks like we can continue repairing the workshop. Where was it though? Over here. This unit is very pleased to announce it has completed repairs on the workshop. Please experience patience while this unit removes the scaffolding and opens the workshop for meat-person use. This unit offers thanks for the assistance in the completion of this task. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean up a little bit. All right, it's got a nice little upstairs as well. Okay, it's got like a bifurcated upstairs. Okay, so that's I'm sure we're gonna have to talk to Copper Bottom. Now that the workshop is functioning, it will be necessary to outfit with all of the crafting stations needed to process raw materials into usable materials. Fortunately, an engineer work table comes standard in all autonomous worker unit built workshops and comes preloaded with several important blueprints. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with its operation. The first task that needs to be accomplished in order to have a fully functioning workshop is to craft and place a simple forge. The simple forge is used to refine raw metals into more usable forms. These refined metals will be important for construction of other craft stations and growth of the town. Fortunately, the engineer workshop has all the information necessary for the construction of a simple forge. This unit believes that me person lost in sim will have no trouble completing the assignment. The only difficulty this unit can detect is the finding of the required furnace. Lost in Sim will need to complete the blueprint. It is suggested that Lost in Sim search shipwrecks near the coast of Critter Cove. Old wrecks often used furnace as part of their propulsion system. This unit surmises that you'll be able to find what is necessary by searching those areas for salvage. This unit will be waiting for Lost in Sim to complete this task. Okay, so we need a furnace and a campfire. Campfire and metal pipe requires fabricator. Okay, so it looks like our task is to make a furnace. Let's go ahead and make the campfire that we need. Okay, we also need to find the shark guy. Okay, so we need a tub, a grass cutter engine, an old coat hanger. This is the one we need. Let's track his primary. Okay, so we need to find Anchor. He's over here by the dock. Ooh, it's turned. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to craft that in the future here. Ahoy there, Captain Lost in Sim. What can an old anchor be doing for you? Found a treasure map. A treasure map, you be saying? Best be handing it over before old anchor goes into a feeding frenzy and tears you to shreds. Har har. That be just a little shark pirate humor for ye. Anchor's lad shredding days are long past. So you found yourself a treasure map, did ye? Anchor knows a thing or two about treasure maps. Just find where X marks the spot and dig it up all simple like. You need a shovel. So you found a Anchor has found himself in that very situation more times than teeth in my own head. Fortunately for you, Anchor just so happens to be an expert on making new shovels out of the bits and bobs you can be finding all over. Here, let me share me shovel building knowledge with ye. After all, we can't have you on your hands and knees scooping out sand in a desperate attempt to get at treasure. Be undignified. Now that'd be taken care of. Good luck to ye. Hope you find something nice and lacking any pirate curses. Alright, new recipe learned. Let's go to our crafting. Basic shovel, got more than enough. Okay, so let's go to our journal. I don't know how to find a drumstick stock, so we'll have to be on the lookout for maybe a chicken or something. Okay, so right in this little cove area, like right up here. Okay, I kind of wish that we could make a waypoint. Okay, I guess we can't collect those. Okay, I guess there's some berries on the island. Okay, looks like sticks just keep washing up on the shore, which is nice. Okay, we got a quartz. Aha. Okay, cooking station. Oh, look, we also found our tub. I thought we might be able to collect some sand. Okay, furniture work table. Okay, so that's cool. We're gonna we got some drumstick stock. Okay, apparently it grows on bushes. Okay, we got a sea corn, some sponge leaf. Okay, This game is it's not bad. There's lots of items that you can get. Okay, our inventory is full. Okay, I'm guessing that we're gonna need that broken surfboard at some point. I also wonder if we're gonna be able to craft like a larger backpack or something. All right, let's start cooking here. Oh, right, our inventory is full. Let's put some of this stuff away. Okay, so right click just moves it. Okay, so quartz we got to give to museum. Okay, so these are our hotbar items here. Oh, I could have just done Y to auto transfer. Okay, let's check out our journal now. I kind of want to get this one here. Okay, so it's going to be an old sunken ship off the east coast. Just give me a second here. Okay, so I gotta go pick up my son, unfortunately, but that's a good first look. We played for about an hour. There's probably still quite a bit to do in this game, so I think I'll probably come back to it, and yeah. let's just do one last thing, see if we can sell anything. Oh, okay. They have stuff for sale. Okay, rusty tank, treadmill, cook pot. Ooh. I could just buy the furnace. Okay, well, anyway, like I said, that's a good first look. Again, it is summer, so my son is out of school, so standard streaming hours do not necessarily apply, so I'm just going to be streaming when I can. So I'm not exactly sure when that will be. I think I want to definitely play this game a few more times and possibly even get the full version. But I guess that depends on whether or not people are interested in watching. So let me know, and probably be back tomorrow for a little bit. So stay tuned. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you next time.